We would like to say a few words about Josh and share some memories of him. I have a particularly fond memory of making Josh run around the couches at his Hobson apartment. I was attempting to give him some business management tips. It was great. It felt really good to be making him do something for a change after all of those torturous personal training sessions that were legendary. We well remember Josh's care and concern when I face-planted onto the wooden floor at his mudra class. Unfortunately, we missed out on those exotic treats that he was partial of giving out at the end of the classes that night. We had the pleasure of having Alexi, Josh and the girls stay with us for 6 weeks while they were homeless. They were the best house guests, with Josh and Alexi, to our amazement, climbing up into our rat-infested ceiling to lay insulation for us while they were there. We have many memories of Josh working hard, on the fence, in the garden, on the computer, at the dinner table. Josh and Alexi's special cashew sauce and curry cashew noodle recipes were gifted to us at the end of their stay. Maybe that's why he made us all do those spider walks. How many Puma orders have we placed with him over the years? It was always a bit of a worry if he chose something for us. We still have a pair of snowdrop white canvas shoes sitting in the back of our wardrobe that he must have thought would complete our look. I asked him once if he ever got lonely. He said no, never. Looking at how many people are here today to celebrate this wonderful man's life, we can all see why. We remember Josh's kindness and gentleness, his strength and his sense of humour. I think I will miss teasing him the most. It was easy to get a wry smile and a witty return. We're in awe of the love and the care that Lexi gave Josh in those last few months. It was moving to see love in action at such a profound level. He lived by his principles. Although we called him Mr. Satan, he was easy to love. He has left a legacy with each of us. We'll miss you, Josh. Kia horo te marano kia whakapapa paunanga te moana. Kia tere te kārohi-rohi I mua I tō huarahi. May peace be widespread. May the sea glisten like greenstone. And may the shimmer of light guide you on your way.
I'm Cass. I'm going to do my very best to not cry while I'm saying what it is. This is Part and Neal and my little boy Oliver. I've had the privilege of being friends with Josh for quite a number of years now. And over those years,
what she means to say is, I will always hold on tight to the memory of his laugh that sounded like a babbling brook, and his smile that could light up a room. What I loved most about Josh was a gentle manner in the way he spoke, which always spurred me on, and at the same time reassured me that the Spirit was right there with me always. Josh was a true gentleman through and through, and he remained that way right to the very end. I was lucky to be able to help Alexi care for Josh at times, and this has given me some special memories. A few days before Josh passed on, I was helping Alexi and the community nurse wash Josh, and even though he was very sleepy from the meds and quite a bit of discomfort, he was having to be moved around the bed.
myself together. Josh was the first to notice when my little boy Oliver crawled out of the lounge room. He said, "Baby's left the room." Josh was acutely aware of Oliver being in the room with us and quickly brought my attention whenever Oliver needed something from me. This is Josh through and through. The following day, Josh had had enough of being washed and turned, and when we arrived to wash and turn him yet again, in true Josh style, Josh said, "Let's give it a break." We asked for how long, and Josh said 25 years. Instead of all the alternative phrases Josh could have used to get us to leave him to rest, he just kept gently and lovingly repeating, 25 years, 25 years. When we asked Josh if it could be any sooner, he said 10 years. Now Josh missed his wash that day. When I visited Josh after he had passed away, his face was shining and he looked amazing. I've never seen this before in all my years of nursing. The next morning, Josh seemed to have a smile on his face and he looked very much at peace. Josh has left me with the gift of knowing a man who pursued his dreams with the quiet and determined discipline it takes to make it happen. He has inspired in me to remember what comes first and make that come first before everything else in life that jostles for my attention. To honour Josh's time here with us, I will dig deep and find as much courage and love and energy as I can to live my life as well as Josh has lived his.